Hello, today we're in the critical review of the book Into the Wild. Today we're here with Iñaki, Bruno, and Humberto. So first, this is going to consist on talking about what they liked the most about the book.
Okay, first of all, I think of the book that I really liked the first part we read in the first month, because it was a really interesting story. But the fact that it was told in a way that it wasn't in order, that was the thing that I didn't like. And mostly that the last few episodes, you can say, were just like informative, or of the people that was like what happened after the event. And so that's my opinion about the book.
Well, first of all, I don't like to read. And second, the book, in my opinion, became more tedious as you progress in the reading. Because you start reading and you realize that there are things that don't have like nothing to do with the context of it. And it seems that they are only there for being there.
Well, for me, I didn't like the book because I think that it was like very slowly. It says a lot of stuff, and it was like very repetitive. So there were times when you got lost in what part of the story you were, because they came back in time and they came back in time again and you didn't know where you were anymore, so it was very tedious.
And as a second topic, we're going to talk about some of the most important topics of the book.
Well, one topic that I really liked about the book was the dependency part, because you can see the risk that some people can take when you decide to travel alone and seek an adventure life. Like one example about the main character was that he tried it, but he did it in a way that he didn't want to depend on anything, like on his friends, on some things that some people tried to offer him, like help or like food, and he didn't like it. So that's why he suffered the cause of death, the death that he had. And yeah, that's a thing that I really liked about the book.
Well, one topic that I choose was friendship, because I think the friends he got in his journey were a crucial part of the history, because they helped him a lot with the things they gave him, or some advices they gave to him.
I think that one of the most important parts of the book was the family, because we can read how the family affect the principal character that was Alex, how his dad with the life of his another family affect very bad Alex. So this make him go to an adventure, a suicide adventure, and he never returned. So we can see that family is one of the bases of the book.
So please tell us your conclusion.
Finally, I would like to mention that it was a really great book, because it tells you the consequences it could give you if you try to do the same thing that he did. And the other thing that it shows us how family can affect us if something bad happens inside, because the decision of Alex was because of his father having a second family, and so that's one of the causes that why he decided to do that. So it shows us the consequences it could have in having internal problems in a family. And yeah.
Well, my conclusion for people who read, I think it could be a really good book, because the first time they say, well, it's a good book. The second, they can find out new things that they don't know at the first reading they do. But for people who doesn't read like me, it's like a book for one reading and leave it.
Well, in conclusion, the book is not as bad as we are thinking, because it had like a very important message, like family, dependence, friends, and also have like this part of mystery, but it needs to improve in certain things, like in the context, and it needs to try to not repeat so many things in the book, and also that it can make more interesting in reading if you they make it more enthusiastic, the book, and try to make you feel that you are inside in the book. So
Well, with this we conclude the round table. Thank you for watching us.